many wears. What? It should be more numeralized. What kind of English am I trying? What's happening here? I can't speak. Hey guys, what's up? It's Brandi. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here, and if you are new, welcome. As promised, I'm going to be giving you guys my tips when wearing makeup and glasses, because if you guys did not know this, yes, I wear glasses. I cannot see for crap. Well, that's not true. I can see up close, but anything I would say past my hand, I'm blind as a bat. So after wearing glasses since the 3rd grade, being on my makeup journey since 2019, I've definitely picked up a lot of do's and don'ts when wearing makeup with glasses. And if you guys are interested in hearing what those are, then you should definitely keep on watching. First thing is pinning my hair back so it is completely out of the way. And yes, I am wearing my pajamas because realistically, I don't get dressed until after my makeup. So you guys are seeing my new winter pajamas. Let me take off my glasses, and before I do anything else, I'm gonna clean them because my goodness, they're smudgy. Oh, what is going on here? What is this? What? Okay, only with people with glasses can relate to that. Like I said, I'm gonna be telling you guys my top 3 tips. The first one, just making sure your makeup doesn't break up right around the bridge of the nose. The other 2 is definitely more of a personal preference. Let's talk about the base of the face, shall we? Which is the most crucial part. If you guys have been following me for a while, you know I love using 2 different types of primer. I start off with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer right along my T-zone, and then everywhere else I like to go in with their Power Grip. That is if I am not wearing glasses. If I am wearing glasses, I still use these 2. However, around my nose, I don't use the putty. I go in with the Power Grip because we really want to make sure that foundation is not going anywhere. I barely took any product, placing this all along my sides of my nose, on the bridge, above the bridge. By the way, I don't go this slow when I do my makeup. It's just that I recently got a new piercing, which I mentioned in my last video. And if you guys haven't seen it, well, guess what? I got a new piercing. You can't see it because it's in my nose. I finally got my septum pierced, and it's one of the main reasons why I did not film last week, because it was incredibly sensitive. My nose kept running 24/7. I was sneezing because my nose was dripping. It was a rough week. I will say that, but I'm officially ready to wear makeup again. However, I still want to be very cautious. Oh my goodness, thank gosh I caught myself. I was so focused on just showing you guys my T-zone, especially the bridge of my nose, that I forgot to prime the rest of my face. What is with me? This is what happens when we take a break and we have lack of sleep. We don't think. So let me quickly do that and we'll move on to the rest of the stuff. After my face is officially fully primed, I like to go in with some setting powder. Setting powder. You could use whatever you want. What I use really all depends on how I feel. This is definitely not my shade, but I'm not going to be using a lot, so it doesn't matter. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. Grabbing a small amount on my makeup brush, lightly dusting that all over my face. This is something I do to make my makeup last longer in general, but especially on the days I wear my glasses. I'm going to quickly do my foundation. You guys already know my makeup routine. If you guys want a full depth tutorial on it, I'll have that video linked down below in the description box. It really hasn't changed all that much. I will say the only thing that's different is the amount of product I actually put by my nose. Whatever is left on my sponge, I like to lightly tap all over just so it has a little bit of a base. The main reason why I'm not going crazy with foundation is because I go crazy with the concealer at the end anyway. Before I go and set my cheeks in place, I'm gonna grab my translucent setting powder, take a whole bunch on this little powder puff, and set it right underneath my eyes and lightly contour my nose, taking a crap ton right along where my glasses sit. Gonna let that sit there for a couple of seconds. I look absolutely insane, but trust the process. Believe it or not, I'm not done using the powder. I'm just placing my glasses on here for a quick second to show you guys how I like to do my powder blush. I prefer to have my blush going all the way to my eyes, basically. It looks like a ton of blush, I know, but is it really? Adding blush everywhere else that I normally would. Obviously, as you guys can see, I take my blush everywhere. I just hit my nose. Ah! Oh my goodness. Not what I meant to do. It's honestly not that much different how I normally would do my blush without glasses. However, I did drag the blush a lot higher and more closer to the under eye than I normally would. Now for one of my favorite parts, and that is eyeshadow. And there are so many different ways you can rock your eyeshadow with glasses. You wanna know why? Because makeup has no rules. If you want to be really creative and do some crazy, bold, colorful looks within your eye frame like that girl on TikTok did, like that girl on TikTok did, by all means, go do it. If you want to keep it all neutral, do it. Like I said, there are no rules, but if you guys are interested in how I personally like to wear my eyeshadow, there are two different ways. One is keeping the top of my lids very neutral, and then if I'm really feeling a little bit extra, I will add a fun pop of color underneath my waterline. If I'm going out to an event and my eyes are so irritated I don't even bother to put in contacts, or I just simply don't have them, I will do my eyeshadow how I normally would. The only difference is that I make sure that I have a very thin natural lash. That way my lashes aren't interfering with my glasses. For what I'm doing today, I think I'm going to keep it kind of simple with the fun pop of eyeshadow. Since it's the holiday season, I thought red would be the perfect choice. I'm going to begin by going into my Orgy palette from JSC. This is a beautiful everyday neutral palette, and I think this is a perfect staple for every makeup lover, especially a beginner. You can see how much love she's gotten by the filth. I really should clean it again. But to set my lids, I'm going to grab Silk Robe and a hint of Gender Fluid. Oh my goodness, I really should fix my hair before anything else, because what's going on here? I know I'm doing things backwards, however, I want to make sure that I match this lip color perfectly, and oh my goodness, this matches my top beautifully. Also, if you guys are wondering, this is the shade Androgyny from JSC. It's in his Velvet Trap formula. I'm gonna switch over to another JSC palette. Yes, if you guys are new, that's mainly what my makeup collection consists of. This one in particular is called Blue Blood. No, this is called Blood Sugar. Starting off with the shade Cake Mix and a hint of Tongue Pop. Just a beautiful wash of color, nothing crazy. Also taking that shade in the outer corner as well. Dipping into this beautiful shade right over here called Sugarcane. Using that to blend out the edges and making sure I take it all the way to that brow bone. I want the brow bone a little bit lighter, so I'm going to take a hint of Glucose. As for my lid, I want to have a little bit of shimmer, so I'm going to grab Afterlife in the Cremated Palette, making sure to take it all the way into the lower portion of my crease. And of course, going back into the brush from before to make sure everything is blending together. For the inner corner, taking Diamond Ashes. Usually I go in with gold, but honestly I've been feeling more of silver lately, especially the cool tone jewelry. I just think it complements my skin more in the winter. Using my Skin Frost by JSC and Sarcophagus to highlight my brow bone. You guys know I like to make the brow bone match perfectly to my face highlight. Oh, look at that. Gorgeous. Now for the fun pop of color, I'm gonna mix Fresh Meat and Extraction together, which are these two shades, to kind of make my own little androgyny. I'm lightly flicking it out at the end. I know it looks a little bit crazy right now, but don't worry. I want a smidge more purple, so I'm gonna take Coma, focus that as close to the lash line as I possibly can. Last but not least, grabbing a Sugarcane on a big old fluffy brush. to blend the rest of this out, because even though I want this to be a little bit lower how I normally would, it's still rough. That is so stinking pretty. I'm gonna quickly do my mascara and then I'll be right back. The only thing left to do is to add glasses, so I'm gonna go back in with more powder. Yes, more powder. And put it right at the bridge of my nose. Then, once I put my glasses on, I'm gonna grab this brush and dust away the excess. You'll know if you put enough powder, if you could remove your glasses and you don't feel a stickiness. Sorry, I just looked in the viewfinder and all I could think of was Velma from Scooby-Doo. Even though I am not wearing any orange, the turtleneck, the bangs, the glasses, it's definitely giving off Velma vibes. And honestly, I'm not mad about it. As I said before, getting bangs was literally the best hair decision I made this year. I just wish someone had told me sooner to get bangs because I just think they complement my face so well, especially when my hair is up. Oh, I'm obsessed. Anyway, those are my 3 tips when wearing makeup and glasses. As I said before, you're going to be seeing a lot more content like this towards the end of 2023 and especially heading into 2024. I think makeup and glasses should be a lot more normalized. Not like it's not, but I feel as though there should be a lot more content dedicated to those of us in glasses. And since I never had that when I was growing up on YouTube, I want to make sure that you guys have somewhere that you can go to, whether you want fun, crazy makeup without glasses, SFX Halloween, or just makeup and glasses. I kind of want to be that person for you guys where you can get a little bit of everything, because that's all of who I am. I'm a girl who loves simple, crazy, beautiful SFX makeup. It's all of that in one. And I want to make sure that my content shows who I am. But yeah, you guys, that is basically it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, as well as hang the notification bell. As always, all the products I mentioned today will be listed down below in the description box. I love you guys so much, and I cannot wait to see you all in my next video. Bye!